Hello everyone, welcome to the next class of business law, and this is going to be the last class of your second unit. So let's directly jump to the topic. Last class somewhere we have seen breach of contract. Okay, so in this class we'll check out what and all conditions or situations arise when breach of contract happens and what are the various types of remedies available for that. Okay, where very first comes your suit for recession. Okay, so it's like when one of the parties to a contract does not fulfill his obligation, fine, then definitely the other party can cancel the contract and refuse for the performance of his obligation. Okay, so here we can take a simple example, like just suppose you contract to provide catering services for an event. Okay, and the contract requires the other party to pay half contract price by a certain date, okay, before delivery, that is advance payment, but another party has never paid, so definitely from your side also performance is not required. You can also refuse for the performance of your part of obligation. Okay, now the next will go, that is your suit for damages. So as earlier also we have seen, contract is actually a legal promise to perform certain obligations, and whenever a party breaks the promises, okay, then definitely the other party to the contract might suffer loss due to the non-performance of the obligation, and in such cases, okay, the other party is entitled to get some compensation, can file the suit for compensation. But here the things are what we have to first check out, what type of damages has arisen. Okay, damages, and according to the type of damages, compensation you can decide. Okay, so where very first we have a general or ordinary damage. Okay, so whenever breach of contract happen, the suffering party may incur some damages which is going to arise like naturally, okay, in the usual course of event. Now just suppose there is a contract between you and me, okay, and where you have agreed to sell 10 bags of sugar to me for rupees 5,000 after 2 months on fixed date. Okay, but on the date of delivery the price of sugar increased and you refuses to do the delivery, and I purchased the same sugar, okay, from the somebody else after paying more amount. See, between you and me the agreement was for 5,000, 10 bags of sugar and 5,000 I was supposed to pay, but as you refused, so I purchased the 10 bags of sugar from somebody else maybe for 6,000 rupees. So here what happening, 1,000 is my ordinary damage, and that is arising directly from the breach which you have made. So definitely I can claim for compensation of such losses. So that is your general or ordinary. Okay, then next we have a special one. Okay, so special, a party to a contract might receive a notice of special circumstances affecting the contract, and in such cases if he breaches the contract then he is liable for the ordinary damages plus the special damages. Okay, now again we'll take a one more example, again the contract between you and me. Okay, the always two bakras. So you and me contract what, I have a like you and me entered, and where you were supposed to do the delivery of a particular machine to my factory, and it is urgent for me. Okay, and I have informed you also that you have to do the delivery of machine urgently, otherwise my business will get stopped. Okay, but still you have delayed the delivery of machine without having any proper reason. Fine, so here what is happening, my production got stopped, so definitely my sales got affected, my profit got affected. So these all are my special damages, and that for that special damage also I can suit on you and I can ask for the compensation. Okay, so that is special one. Sorry. Then next we have a vindictive or exemplary damages. So these damages arise in your two situation. Very first situation is we have breach of a promise to marry. Okay, so be aware, if you are promising someone for the marriage and then you are going to breach that contract, you're going to refuse, and because of that, okay, if it is going to cause any injury to her, okay, or her feelings, then definitely you will be liable for the compensation. And then the another scenario is wrongful dishonor of check by a banker, because I hope you remember in your fourth sem, wrongful dishonor of check, it used to cause the loss of reputation. Okay, so in these two situations your vindictive or exemplary damages arise. Fine. Then we have the next, nominal damages. So from the name itself, okay, nominal damages, even in a real scenario it can be just ₹1 also. It's just to justify or satisfy, actually, okay, just to satisfy the rights of injured party to claim damages. Actually no damages in real terms, no such monetary damages arise. Like just suppose again a example, contract between you and me where I was supposed to sell my blue color scooty to you for 20,000 rupees, okay, and then on proper date you refused, and then I sold it to somebody else, maybe another third party, for the 20,000 rupees only. So definitely for me there is no monetary loss, because with you also I have agreed that 20,000 for 20,000, and you rejected, and then I have searched for the another party and I sold it for the 20,000. So for me actually there is no loss at all. But just to like feel awarded with my special rights, because I am an injured party, I may claim for the damages, and the amount is going to be very small one. Clear? So now this is not in like what you are able to see now on the screen, mitigation of damages. This is not the type of damages, okay. Mitigation means how much you, like from your end you have to try to reduce your damages, okay. It should not happen that you know very well that your damages are going to happen and you are sitting around, say silently, nicely, and saying that okay, let the damages happen, anyhow I have a right, I will file the case and then I'll get the compensation. No, when you will go to the court and file the case, definitely court will also try to find out how much you have put in your effort to reduce your damages, okay, because the party has to act to minimize his portion of damages. See, we have taken one example, that catering one, where you were supposed to do the catering work and then I was supposed to give you the advance payment. I haven't given your advance payment, so it doesn't mean that you're going to take rest on that day. Definitely will search for the another client so that your damages can be reduced, okay. And even in the like last one example also, you refuse to purchase my scooty, so it's not that I am going to sit silently, I searched for the another buyer and then again I sold. So we have to try to reduce the damages, okay. So that is actually your mitigation of damage, and always keep remember, court used to stress on this. Clear? Now we have the third scenario, that is suit for specific performance, okay. So sometimes what happen, even though the party is going to like breach in terms of performance, but court may be going to give the order to execute the contract as it was agreed, okay. Like it means the party in breach will actually have to carry out his duties according to the contract, okay, because in certain cases court used to insist that the party to carry out the agreement. It's again depend upon the subject matter, and the terms and conditions. Clear? And here what happened, party will not receive like adequate relief of monetary compensation. Okay, so court will definitely arrange that it's better to perform the obligations. Then next we have suit for injunction. Okay, so this is like injunction means you are trying to say that don't do this. Okay, don't do this. So court has the power to restrain a person from doing a certain act. Okay, here we can take a very simple example of your so-called actor and actress. Okay, just suppose a particular actor has signed a contract with the director, with a particular director, saying that I will not sign any other movie until and unless I'm not going to complete the work of this particular movie with you. So in between that time, okay, he or she shouldn't sign any other contract with any other director for any other movie. If this happens, definitely director is having a full right to file a suit for injunction. Okay, and this is going to be a temporary or permanent, depend what was the contract you have signed. Clear? Next we have suit for quantum meruit. Okay, so as much is earned. Okay, even actually I can give you the example of my son also. No, today he like we and like between me and my son there was a small simple contract. Okay, don't take it in a very legal form, just for example I'm saying that he will study properly and I'll get him a remote car. Fine, and he studied only 2 chapters and now he is demanding for the remote car. So just let me know whether I should get him or not. Okay, because as per the quantum meruit, what as much is earned. Okay, so 2 chapter he has studied, but the contract was for the full study. Fine, so maybe I'm not going to get him the remote car, but maybe I can get him only the remote. Fine, possibilities. So it was just for a joke, keep it apart. Here what we used to say actually, how much you have worked. Okay, how much you have worked, so for that you should get the payment. Okay, to reduce your losses or damages. Okay, because sometimes what happen, that a part of contract is performed by one party. Okay, and then there is a breach of contract. Fine, or maybe it we discovered that the contract is void or becomes the void. So in that case, how much you have worked, for that much you should get the payment. If the payment was agreed for the 30 days but you worked only for the 15 days, so definitely for 15 days how much payment is there, you should get it. That is suit for quantum meruit. I hope it is clear. Okay, so thank you for the day. Keep learning and enjoy. Have a nice day.